What's good, guys, and welcome to Tales of Cass. Let's go! Yes, guys, so you know two things. When I'm in my kitchen and when I have my notepad, you know it's about to go down, yeah? So let's get into it. Cass preps, let's go. So here I have my 4 magic cards of what I actually make sure I do as I'm food prepping. First one we have is a clean kitchen. It is essential to have a clean kitchen. You get in your kitchen, you're about to cook your food, and you just need the kitchen to be presentable. You look more organized, so make sure you have a clean kitchen. Number 2, having an empty sink. Guys, now for those that's watched my 101 to washing your meat, it is essential to have an empty sink. The spread of bacteria, like you just want the sink to be empty. And plus, you're not making mess around the edges. Imagine having a sink piled up of plates, pots and pans, and everything's just all over the place, okay? So having an empty sink is very crucial. Number 3, you want to maintain your focus. I like to put my love into my meals. When I'm cooking, it's all about love. I cook with love, I clean the meat with love, everything I do is with love. If you don't do stuff with love, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Your last and final thing that you must do as your kitchen prepping is open your window. You can't have the smell trapped in and the smell is up in your room, you're waking up to yesterday's smell. It just doesn't make sense. It's actually before all the 4 steps. I can't lie, the first thing I actually do is open the window, because when I'm wiping down the surfaces and when I'm sorting out everything, taking things off the surface and whatever, I'm making sure that I'm getting enough fresh air in. All the dust is leaving and everything else. So open your window. I've seen a lot of you guys with unsqueezed lemons in your bowls. Don't be like Cass, you put me on to washing your meat if you're not squeezing the lemons. The whole video I was squeezing, I was caressing, I was squeezing, I was caressing. So make sure you're caressing and squeezing the lemons. Don't just leave the lemons, put in the bowl and go about your business. It makes no sense. Squeeze the lemons. Let's go. Yes, guys, so a lot of you were a bit baffled as to how long exactly do I soak the meat. I haven't got meat to soak for you right now, but let's just picture, yeah? The meat is here, I've gone to wash it. Please check out the 101 to washing your meat video on how to wash the meat, because I'm not going to be going through that again. The first stage of me washing the meat. So I've got the meat, put in the lemons and whatever, now I'm caressing the meat, and now I'm going to leave it, yeah? As soon as I've left it now, I'm going over here, I'm sorting out my pots and pans, yeah? I'm seeing what pots and pans I need to use. Do not use a metal spoon. Also, please use a wooden spoon. You're scraping particles from the pan into your food. It's not good. After using the pots and pans, the second thing that I do is I go over, oh, my vegetables are right here. Okay, cool. I'm going to use the onion, I'm going to use some cabbage, yeah? Then I'm going to use my seasoning. So I literally lay out all my seasoning and all my vegetables. I'm going to go back to the meat. So now I'm going to go back to the meat, and now I'm actually going to give it a wash with the cold water, and then I'm going to leave that to soak. Once that's now been left to soak, now I'm literally preparing it properly. So now I'm starting to cut up the vegetables, yeah? It makes things very, very easy, and it doesn't make you think, oh my gosh, I have to soak meat, and I have to be there waiting for the clock. Oh my gosh, okay, is this enough time? It gives you something else to do. You won't see the time going by. When I cook, I rarely use like a whole onion or a whole tomato or like a whole, do you know what I mean? There will always be some extra. What I do normally is I literally get a side plate and I literally put the onion on it and I put it in the fridge. I'm not going to show you exactly how to do that, because right now I'm going through the stage of getting my kitchen revamped. No more Jamaican kitchen, guys. I am getting it revamped, so I don't want to be showing you lots too much of a kitchen that's literally half broken down. We have drawers coming out here, but my food still smacks. You know? What we don't want is an unorganized body in the kitchen. We want to stay focused, and we want to actually just, you know, like some cooks like me, I don't really have to be that focused now because I've been cooking for a few years, you know what I mean? But this is kind of for you beginners and you starters, that you actually need to maintain your focus, because keeping a focus is actually a cool thing. I'm running to the fridge till I get it, the kitchen is flaring up, you're like, oh, the meat, shakale. Get your pot sizes on point. Don't just be, how annoying is it, guys, when you get a pot and you're cooking something and then you're like, oh my gosh, I now need to get a bigger pot, and you're transferring it. Not only are you transferring it now, but now you need to wash it up after. It's just long. It's just not needed. Don't be one of them. You've seasoned your meat now and you're literally ready. You're ready to cook, but I'm gonna cut it off there. And the only reason why I'm gonna cut it off there is, this is what I don't wanna see. I don't wanna see you've now touched your hands and put curry on the food, yeah? You've now seasoned, you've put curry. You're now touching it. You're now going to use your same hand to now touch the everyday, eh? You will now put it aside, even put the lid, because I know some of you guys will not even put the lids back on the seasoning. You'll now reach for the coriander, yeah? You might even reach for the ginger, the pimento, and the garlic seasoning, and you're just here. You'll then go in your cupboards, reach for the scotch bonnet, the scotch bonnet sauce. You will now open this lid and you will just start touching. And now everything, including your handle, is covered in gems. Please don't be one of them. What I do is, when I'm about to season my food, I literally open all of them that I'm going to use. Say if I'm going to use all of these 3, I literally just use these 3. My bowl is here and I'm just... Powders, vegetables go in first. I'm going to go into that more when I'm doing the actual meal. Vegetables go in first. You're then using your hands to get the vegetables around. Don't just put the onions there and just say, yeah, it's seasoned. No. Vegetables go in first. Second thing is, the seasoning goes in second. The powders can go in all together. They go in second. Third is the sauces. Any sauce you're using, scotch bonnet, nandini, any sauce, tamakechi, tamakechifi. Bins, guys. Where do I even start with bins? In my house, we have a normal bin, a normal food bin for non-smelling foods. We also have a food bin and we have a recycle bin. I am tired of entering some of your homes and smelling dinner from 3,000 months ago. There are certain foods which need to just go straight to the outside bins. Fishes, for instance, and any smelling foods. Put it in a plastic bag and send it straight outside into your bin. No touching the bins, yeah? And then you're gonna start going back to cooking the food. It is not nice. It is very, very unhygienic. You shouldn't be cooking your food, you touch the bins, and then you're here touching yourself, doing a little diggy and then going back on the food. Every time you touch the bin, I'm so sorry, you're gonna need to go wash your hands. If you are moving into a home, I do not advise touch sensory bins. They just move too slow, to be honest. I can't even lie, for my own personal thing, I do like to get the foot pedal bins, but for the food bin, of course, we have this flappy one here. I'm going to just show them. We have a little flappy one here, and so the food just goes in. I personally, when I'm cooking, and I know I'm going to be cooking, what I do is I just remove the lid off straight away and I'm back on the cooker and I'm cooking, because now I know, okay, I'm going to be in touch with the bin a lot. But I just have it open. After that, if it smells, I can send it straight outside. I've actually liked meat that doesn't taste like meat. So, you know, when I first started cooking, I'll be so heavy with the seasoning. Like, I'll go top heavy with the seasoning, but it will still taste nice. It won't taste like over-seasoned food, but it will still taste nice. So after a while, I learned that, nah, it's not even about how much seasoning you put in the food. It's actually about technique. You high flyer, flaming human vultures. There's no need to be cooking on such a high heat. Burning, look, you see that flame? You're burning the pan, there's no need. Have sense. Make it taste tender. You can slow cook your beef, make it not chewy. I know sometimes you're in a hurry. You literally want the food to cook. But after time, it takes time. Control your temperature. Then you're there serving people food. They're just there changing the meat, trying to get the meat through their teeth, and then you're making them have goat teeth like tails of cats. It makes no sense. Come on, man. When you're cooking your food, you don't only want it to taste good, you don't only want it to feel good, but you want to know deep down that you've actually cooked the food in the best way possible. The kitchen is your playground, so just test it out. You can't go wrong. The only way you can go wrong is if you start, you know, burning your kitchen down. And please, people that's not experienced at all, or people that's underage, I do not advise you to start getting up in the kitchen and start doing everything in the kitchen. No. Take your time. Watch videos, learn, and you will achieve. Starch. Some of you might be in the kitchen on the cooker and think you are finished cooking. No. Starch is linked to higher risks of diabetes, heart disease, and weight gain. Now, if I can be personal with you, if you go into the hospital because of starch, let me tell you right now, you are selfish. If you go into the hospital for poor diet or anything that you could have prevented yourself, my personal opinion, you are selfish, okay? We can avoid that. Certain foods are not finished. You can wash your pasta. When you've finished cooking pasta on the cooker, you send it to a tap and you rinse it off with cold water, and then it is ready to serve. Any veg, you can wash it again in the sink. Anything that has a buildup of starch before or after cooking, you can wash. You wash your rice with your hands, your dominant hand, and when the water gets less cloudy, when there's no more cloud in the water actually, that means the rice is ready. It is rolled and ready. But yeah, please guys, when you're cooking as well, please make sure you're eating with a healthy heart. You know, I'm concerned because I love you guys, okay? There's certain things that I want to address. Door handles, fridge handles, sink handles, window handles. One word: behave. More washing of the hands. If you're worried that your hands are going to be dry, whatever, have cream. I always have cream. I have hand cream all over the house. Let's do things properly. A few things now. Just as I'm concluding this video, you're concluding your cooking as well. You're winding down now. Your food's ready. You're getting all your nice decor ready. I want everyone to look at you on Instagram. When the odor has gone in the kitchen, yeah, close the window. Close the window. It is time now to soak in some heat into your home. Please do not forget to close your window. You're cooking in your oven. After you finish cooking in your oven, leave the door of the oven open and let it air out. Appliances need airing out. You know, everyone knows the oven smell. You don't want to have a kitchen full of an oven smell. It's not worth it. Grills. Air out grills. It is very important that you air out grills as well. The same reason they carry a smell, especially for grilling strong foods. I hate when people be grilling their foods and putting their food in the microwave. After that, they just go straight over and all you hear is... Did you hear that sound? That's all you hear. The door closed. These times, tomorrow, I'll now go and warm up my cereal the stupid way, and you'll just smell jollof rice, fried fish, tilapia. There's no need. There's literally no need, okay? So let's just try and be better in the kitchen. You know, Leon was just telling me right now, Leon's the one behind the camera, by the way, we gotta thank this genius, but he was just saying like, did that happen to you? I was like, yes it did, my brother done it. My brother done it to me today. I opened the microwave and I just smelled a whiff of fish. Yes guys, that is the end of cast preps. You know, after this guys, look, we've done cast cleans, we've done cast preps. You know what the next one is, right? Cast seasons, okay? The next one is cast seasons. So yes guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You there? Don't leave microwaves open because your sisters are not going to be happy. Stay blessed, stay healthy, stay safe guys. Later.